Atlanta isn't just run by fame. It's owned by power. Behind the music, politics, sports, and billion-dollar brands are Black women quietly building fortunes that control the city. Some started with nothing. Some changed entire industries. So who really owns Atlanta? And which billionaire woman sits at the very top? Number 13. Anikia. Born August 19, 1997 in Atlanta, Georgia, Anikia is a rapper. She was raised on the city's south side. She grew up in a typical Catholic household with her mother and grandmother. Despite growing up in a staunch Christian home, she began rapping at an early age and got support from her mother. Anicia's first performance, before she made her debut, was at an Easter concert at Landmark Christian School in Fairburn, Georgia, where she was chosen to perform because of her outgoing personality. She was inspired by artists like Usher, who she listened to regularly with her mother.
Babe, why would you do that? That's really what he was saying too.
Growing up, she attended multiple schools and spent 10th grade at 3 different high schools. This included 2 alternative schools programs because she violated a school behavior contract. She recorded her first song, Queen of Atlanta, in high school in an audio engineering class. She then moved to New Orleans briefly when her family opened a mental health clinic there. She claimed that this move made a significant difference in her upbringing, even if she suffered a lot of bullying from peers. She soon moved back to Georgia, where she went to beauty school to pursue barbering, then started work as a daycare teacher and restaurant hostess. However, none of this was enough to keep her fulfilled, so she quit everything and decided to pursue a full-time career in music, a decision she would not regret. Many people break down and give up after a breakup, but for Anikia, she was inspired by her breakup to release her debut single, Kimora Lee. This put her on the radar of some of the big names in the music industry. In 2023, she released BRB, and the music video dropped in the summer. It was reposted by producer Jetson Made, and this soon made them collaborate a lot, leading to her gaining attention online. The more attention she gained, the more music she put out. She released her debut EP, Extra, which earned her a spot on tour with V's. In 2024, she released Back Outside with fellow Atlanta rapper Latto, and it became an internet sensation. The interesting thing about Anicia's career is that she is an independent artist, which allows her the creative freedom to experiment with different sounds. She is currently worth $100,000 and is showing that struggling in school should not stop you from pursuing your interests. Number 12. Jackie Walters. At some point in the life of almost every little Black girl, they wished to be medical doctors. Even if a lot were not able to push through until medical school for various reasons, Jackie Walters pulled through. Known affectionately as Dr. Jackie, this beautiful doctor graduated from the University of Mississippi and Alcorn State University, where she earned 2 bachelor degrees. Being an overachiever, she didn't stop there. She couldn't stop there even if she tried. She went on to pursue a degree in medicine and earned it from the University of Mississippi School of Medicine. In 1997, she decided to pursue her passion and completed her residency in obstetrics and gynecology from the Medical Center of Central Georgia and Mercer University. It's evident that Dr. Jackie is a lover of education and saving lives. Upon the completion of her residency, she found her footing in private practice. She started working with Northside Hospital in Atlanta, providing the best care to women who need help understanding their bodies. Dr. Jackie has been in active practice for over 2 decades and has served high-profile clientele. During the course of her career, she has worked with the Braxtons, Eva Marcille Sterling, Kandi Burruss, even Usher. But what has made her so trustworthy in the medical line isn't just because her skills are relevant, it's because of how she approaches medicine. Dr. Jackie merges traditional and steadfast medicine, along with state-of-the-art methods that focus on the mind, body, and spirit. She's showing that complete wellness must include the mind. But although it seems like her life has been one linear path from high school to med school and a successful practice, there is a battle she faced. Dr. Jackie has survived breast cancer twice, which made her turn her pain into passion.
With breast cancer, there are no dumb questions. If you don't have the answer for it, that's what we're here for.
Due to her struggles with breast cancer, she founded the 50 Shades of Pink Foundation, where she helps men and women who have been diagnosed with breast cancer. Established in 2013, the organization has had a mission to treat the inner and outer beauty of breast cancer survivors, and they have kept to their word. Apart from her successful career in medicine, Dr. Jackie also has a successful career in reality TV from being cast in Married to Medicine. She took her impact to the big screens. Her hard work has placed her net worth at over $1.5 million, making her one of the most successful black doctors in Atlanta. Number 11. Keshia Knight Pulliam.
I was a sociology major with a concentration in film. Spelman didn't technically have a film major, but it's part of the Atlanta University Center, which is kind of a conglomerate of schools.
Born on the 9th of April, 1979, Keshia Knight Pulliam is an American actress best known for her role in The Cosby Show as a child. She made her acting debut when she was just 9 months old. She appeared in a national print advertisement for Johnson & Johnson baby products. She kept up with the momentum because at the age of 3, she landed her breakthrough role as Rudy Huxtable in the NBC sitcom The Cosby Show. The show aired from 1984 to 1992. This role made her the youngest person to be nominated for an Emmy Award for her nomination for Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Comedy Series. She played the same role on the spin-off series called A Different World. She continued working, appearing in lots of commercials before making her feature film debut in The Last Dragon. Keshia went on to appear in Polly and its sequel, Polly, Comin' Home. She is ranked at number 27 on VH1's list of the 100 greatest kid stars. Even from when she was a child, she has always brought her A-game to any role she brings to life, which has earned her multiple awards and nominations. Apart from her outstanding performances in TV shows and movies, she has also spoken up about the racial injustice in her industry. When she was asked how she felt about white actors being the only winners of the Golden Globe Awards in 2011, she stated that more work could still be done to make the awards diverse as we live in a multicultural and global society. In addition to being an outstanding actress, she's also an impressive scholar. Despite her busy work schedule, she earned a Bachelor of Arts in Sociology from Spelman College in 2001, where she became a member of the Eta Kappa chapter of Delta Sigma Theta sorority. In 2015, she got engaged to retired NFL player Edgerton Hartwell. They married a day after the engagement, and Hartwell filed for divorce in July of the same year. Keshia then gave birth to their first child in 2017, and the divorce was finalized in 2018. She got full custody of the child and received child support of $3,000 a month. In 2020, she gave love another chance and got engaged to Brad James after they met on the set of the movie Pride and Prejudice, Atlanta. They got married in 2021 and had their first child together in 2023. Keshia Knight Pulliam has a net worth of $2 million and continues to make an impact in the movie industry in her little way. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 99% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. Thank you so much. Now back to the video. Number 10. Renee Montgomery.
I'm excited. Minnesota's first class, clearly they did hair and makeup. I don't know how many other teams actually have that there to do for their players.
Born on December 2nd, 1986, Renee retired from basketball at 2020. However, she did not stay away from the game as she became part owner of a basketball team and a football team too. But how exactly did she get to this point? Her success wasn't obviously overnight or handed to her on a platter of gold. Renee Montgomery started her career in high school where she was teammates with fellow future WNBA player Alexis Hornbuckle at South Charleston High School. She served as captain each year of her high school career, leading the team to win the West Virginia State Championships 3 times. She also led the team to the West Virginia Class AAA Final, despite being in her senior year. To show her versatility, she played on the varsity soccer team. What a talented woman. After leaving high school, she went on to attend the University of Connecticut, where she started 35 of the 37 games played by the Huskies in her freshman year. Renee's performance was so outstanding and impressive, she was named the 2006 Big East Freshman of the Year. When she entered her sophomore year, she started in all 36 games that the Huskies played, serving as their point guard. She carried the same exceptional spirit from her freshman year into her sophomore year, as she was again named first team All-Big East. During this same period, she joined the USA Under-20 national team and led them to a gold medal during the summer before the start of the season. By the end of her senior year in college, Renee finished her career in the top 10 of many categories in the University of Connecticut women's basketball record books, including being the #1 in all the games she played. She became the first Husky to be recognized in the Huskies of Honor while still actively playing with the team. Scouts were all over Renee before she graduated from college. Upon graduation, she was the 4th overall pick for the 2009 WNBA draft. She started playing for the Minnesota Lynx before moving to the Connecticut Sun in 2010. However, she didn't win her first WNBA championship until 2015, when she was sold back to the Lynx. By 2018, she joined Atlanta Dream, where she ended her career. In 2020, Renee Montgomery announced that she wouldn't be getting back on the court due to the racism and police brutality that plagued the United States. Her stance led to a lot of conversations across the sports world and made many sports bodies speak up against the issues. So not only is she great at basketball, she's also socially aware and uses her impact to raise awareness for issues that a lot of celebrities would ignore. In addition to this, she's also a great businesswoman. After retiring from basketball, she went on to join a team of 2 other investors to buy the Atlanta Dream. At the time, it was a strategic decision because the former owner refused to support the WNBA's anti-racist initiatives. Renee Montgomery also went on to become a sports broadcaster for Fox News and invested in UCam, a camera made to capture the speedy movements of athletes. Her smart investments have earned her a net worth of $3 million. Considering she retired way earlier than she was supposed to, her story and commitment to the truth is truly inspiring. Number 9. Stacey Abrams.
This year, the response will be delivered by Stacey Abrams.
Every vote gets counted.
So who is she, and what does the choice tell us about the Democratic Party?
Born on December 9, 1973, Stacey Abrams is a politician, lawyer, voting rights activist, and author. She served in the Georgia House of Representatives from 2007 to 2017. She also served as a minority leader from 2011 to 2017 as a member of the Democratic Party. Stacey Abrams founded Fair Fight Action to address voter suppression. Her efforts have since been celebrated for boosting voter turnout in Georgia, especially during the 2020 presidential election. In 2018, she became the first African-American female major party gubernatorial nominee in the United States. She was the Democratic nominee in the 2018 Georgia gubernatorial election, a win for Black women in Atlanta. Although she didn't win the election, getting to that point alone was inspiring. But she didn't just wake up one day and find herself in politics. She started from a very humble beginning. Born in Mississippi, her father worked in a shipyard and her mother was a librarian. When she was a junior in high school, her family moved to Atlanta, where her parents pursued graduate divinity degrees. They became ministers and moved back to Mississippi, leaving Stacey Abrams and 2 of her siblings in Atlanta. Despite being away from her parents, she focused on her academics and graduated as valedictorian from her high school. At 17, she was already working as a typist while still in high school. This led her to work on a congressional campaign, and because of the improvements she made on a campaign speech, she went from being just a typist to being a speechwriter. It was when she got into Spelman College that she started to pursue an interest in politics. She received encouragement from the college president to run for campus office in her senior year. Abrams was elected student government president. After earning her BA in interdisciplinary studies, she graduated magna cum laude. While pursuing good grades, she worked with the Atlanta mayor at the time, Maynard Jackson, in the Youth Services Department. She then went on to study public policy at the University of Texas before earning a Juris Doctor from Yale Law School. When she was 29 in 2002, she was appointed as the Deputy Chief Attorney for the City of Atlanta, and that was the start of her political career. She has since served the people of Atlanta in every way possible. When she is not implementing new policies and influencing people to do the right things for their future, Stacey Abrams is honing her skills as a writer. She is an author of both fiction and nonfiction books. 2 of her works, Our Time Is Now and Lead from the Outside, were New York Times bestsellers. She has also written 8 fiction books under the pen name Selena Montgomery. All of her endeavors as an author, attorney, and politician have earned her a net worth $3.1 million. In all this, she still finds the time to give back to her community through philanthropic acts. Number 8. Shamari DeVoe. Born on February 22, 1908, Shamari DeVoe, formerly known as Shamari Fears, is an American singer who started coming into the limelight in the late 1990s. She was originally born in Detroit but was raised in Atlanta. Shamari's interest in music started after she performed at a talent show at the age of 13. This led to her wanting to pursue a career in music and performing. Luckily for her, many other people saw that talent. She then formed her first girl group at the age of 14 with her classmates. She was later discovered by rapper Lisa Left Eye Lopes, who went ahead to form a girl group called Black. Lisa Lopes also mentored the girls, getting them ready for the life that lay ahead. The other members of the group included Brandy Williams and Reed. They made their first appearance in 1997 in Lil' Kim's music video for her song titled Not Tonight. In 1999, they released their debut album titled Black after the group, and sold over 1.5 million copies and was certified platinum. They were named as the 4th best new artist in 1999 by Billboard, showing they came prepared for fame. The following year in 2000, Shamari DeVoe started pursuing a career in acting, appearing as a cheerleader in the comedy film Bring It On. Black then went on a hiatus in 2007 before splitting in 2008. One of the group members, Natina Reed, died after being hit by a car in 2012. Since the group split, Shamari has had an active career in TV, especially focusing on reality TV. She has appeared in the 11th season of the reality TV series, The Real Housewives of Atlanta, and VH1 series, Couples Retreat, with her husband, Ronnie DeVoe, who is an R&B singer. She got married in 2006 and has twin boys who were born in 2017. In 2018, she released a single in collaboration with her husband titled Love Comes Through. Despite not having lots of endorsements or releasing music consistently, she is worth $4 million. Her story shows that once you lay a solid foundation for your career, you will always remain relevant. Number 7. Latto. At number 7 is Latto. She was born on December 22, 1998 as Alyssa Michelle Stevens, but is better known as Latto. An American rapper and singer from Atlanta, she is probably one of the most popular celebrities from this city. She first appeared on Jermaine Dupri's reality TV show, The Rap Game, in 2016, where she went by the name Miss Mulatto. She won the show's first season, but rejected the award of a recording contract from Dupri's So Def Recordings. Considering she was still new in the game, it was the safest and smartest thing she could have done at the time. Latto started getting attention after releasing B from Dessous in 2019. It went double platinum and marked her first entry on the Billboard Hot 100. She then got a deal and signed with RCA Records and released her debut studio album, Queen of Dessous, which had the platinum certified single Muwop featuring Gucci Mane. She officially adopted the name Latto in 2021, and it helped reach a wider mainstream audience after she released Big Energy. The song peaked at number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100, received triple platinum certification, and landed at number 7 on the year-end Hot 100 chart. The live performance of this song was nominated for Best Melodic Rap Performance, and she was also nominated for Best New Artist at the 65th Annual Grammy Awards. She got her first number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and Billboard Global 200 for her collaboration with Korean singer Jungkook, titled 7. The song was globally celebrated and trended for months on social media, putting her in front of more people. Since the start of her career, Latto has won 2 BET Awards, a BET Hip Hop Award, a Billboard Music Award, a MTV Video Music Award, and 2 Grammy nominations. In 2020, she was named MTV's Global Push Artist of the Month and Variety's Breakthrough Artist of 2022. She also won Song of the Year for Big Energy and won the BET Awards for Best New Artist in 2021 and Best Female Hip Hop Artist in 2023. People have tried to downplay Latto's efforts in pushing her career, claiming she didn't grow up struggling. However, they overlook the fact that she was bullied in high school for being light-skinned, which inspired her to pick up the name Miss Mulatto at the start of her career. She decided to become a rapper at the age of 10, but before her big break, she was in drag racing. Latto is currently worth $5 million. Despite people trying to act like she is not good enough to be in rap, trying to pick her apart for a skin color she didn't choose, her smart business decisions and willingness to keep pulling through has earned her a spot in the industry. Number 6. Tamika Foster.
I'm known to be highly opinionated, and I have a lot of theories about fashion. Like, I'll give you an example. I hate white bras.
While many people use fashion solely as a form of self-expression, Tamika Foster found an opportunity there to help others style themselves. Born on January 1st, 1971, Tamika Foster is a fashion stylist that has worked with some of the world's top celebrities. She started her professional career in fashion as a retail sales associate. Her dedication to her job and hard work got her a promotion into management positions. When she attended DFIDM, Tamika Foster worked as a dresser at the Giorgio Armani fashion shows, showing her prowess and creativity around clothes and jewelry. This allowed her the opportunity to style numerous celebrities including Jay-Z, Lauryn Hill, Ciara, Nas, and Mary J. Blige. When celebrities work with a talented stylist, it's easy to tell. You see it in the confidence they use in carrying themselves and how they approach their performances. Tamika's work was so impressive, she started gaining recognition from media outlets like MTV, E! And Access Hollywood. But that's not all. She has since been featured in People, InStyle, Glamour, Vibe, Upscale, and Essence magazines. During the course of her career, Tamika Foster worked with Usher. This led to a romance that made them get married in 2007. However, they divorced in 2009 after having their first child. This short-lived marriage led to her joining the cast of Atlanta Exes on VH1's spin-off of Hollywood Exes, alongside Christina Johnson and Cherie Buchanan in 2014. In 2019, Tamika Foster launched a 3D animated series titled The Odd Life of Kyle Lyles with the help of her two sons. Apart from her work in fashion and film, she gives back to her community through her charity organizations. In 2007, she co-founded the Oakland Natives Give Back nonprofit organization. The aim was to give back to the children in the community where they were raised. Their first event was an expo at the start of the school year that provided children with fully loaded backpacks, public transportation vouchers, shoes, and school supplies. In 2009, she founded another charity organization called the Lost One Foundation. She helps girls from the ages of 12 to 18 who exist in at-risk environments. Then, in 2013, she honored one of her sons by launching Kyle's World Foundation. They give children various opportunities to pursue creative endeavors through applied, fine, and performing arts. Through her businesses and investments, Tamika Foster is worth $5 million. Her story shows pursuing your passions can pay off with the right opportunities. Number 5. Jasmine Crowe. Coming in at number 5 is Jasmine Crowe, the award-winning social entrepreneur who has made it her life mission to take people out of food poverty.
But you know, I started Gooder here in Atlanta. I had created a homeless, I would say a for people experiencing homelessness, a pop-up restaurant.
In a world where everybody is focused on making a huge profit through tech, Jasmine Crowe saw an opportunity to keep other people fed. Prior to the opening of her business, Jasmine Crowe had always been passionate about providing food for the homeless. When she found out that 72 billion pounds of food go to waste yearly in the United States, while 50 million people were in hunger, she decided to help in her little way. So with donated spaghetti in 2013, she started cooking for the homeless people around her. After years of feeding people dealing with homelessness, from her personal kitchen, she launched Gooder in 2017. But what exactly does this company do? Gooder is a sustainable waste management company that leverages technology to combat hunger and reduce food waste. Since the launch of her company, she has appeared on CNBC, in Oprah Magazine Incorporated, Forbes, The New York Times, TED, and was named as one of the top 100 influential female founders by Entrepreneur magazine. Since the inception of the company, Gooder has controlled and redirected nearly 10 million pounds of surplus food from restaurants, event centers, and business to the millions of people who are food insecure. If you are anywhere on the internet, you have probably come across videos of restaurants throwing away tons of food in order to maintain the supposed integrity of their establishments. But in this waste, Jasmine Crowe saw a life-changing opportunity for the needy and grabbed it. During the pandemic in 2020, under her direction, Gooder organized pop-up grocery stores to distribute food to the community. She also launched a grocery delivery program that provides weekly delivery to seniors, where they have served over 2,000 seniors and families each week. Since 2020, Gooder has been responsible for feeding over 2 million people. But building this business wasn't easy. Many investors doubted the company would succeed. Why would restaurants want to give out free food? Despite the naysayers, struggles, and challenges, Gooder is now valued at $12 million. To date, they have successfully raised over $2.7 million from investors. When she started, Jasmine Crow's goal was to make the world a better place, one cause at a time, fostering change and creating awareness about the leading socio-economic issues and challenges of today. Her advice to other founders whose ideas are being doubted is to ignore the naysayers and keep doing what they're doing. Most times, it will pay off. Number 4. Kelly Rowland. Born on February 11, 1981 in Atlanta, Georgia, Kelly Rowland is a singer, actress, and television personality. She didn't have the ideal childhood as she grew up with an abusive alcoholic father who also suffered PTSD from serving in the Vietnam War. Kelly's mother left this situation and took her along.
And I am also so proud to be here with two of my daughters. Please welcome Kelly and Beyonce.
They relocated to Houston, Texas, where she met superstar Beyonce. In the early 1990s, she joined Beyonce and two other girls to form a girl group called Girls Time. They competed on Star Search, and although they lost the competition, they got the chance to show their talent. This led to Beyonce's father, Matthew Knowles, stepping in to act as their manager. The group went through different labels and names before deciding to be called Destiny's Child and getting signed under Columbia Records. This would serve as a turning point in their careers. The group was one of the best-selling girl groups at the time, but they went on a hiatus in 2002 to pursue solo careers. That same year, she collaborated with Nelly to release Dilemma, which won them a Grammy for Best Rap/Song Collaboration. She went on to release her debut solo album titled Simply Deep. It sold 77,000 copies in the first week and 602 copies overall in the US. It remains her best-selling album in the States. Kelly saw more success when the album was released globally, leading it to sell 2.5 million copies worldwide. Apart from her love for music, she was also interested in film, and it appears that the Destiny Child hiatus was what helped her to pursue all she wanted to, because still 2002, she slowly started transitioning to a career in acting, appearing in the 4th season of The Hughleys as Carly. In July 2005, she got another major break in her acting career when she starred alongside Dwayne Martin and Shamar Moore in the romantic comedy The Seat Filler. The movie grossed $17.9 million worldwide. After a 3-year hiatus, Kelly went back to join Beyonce and Michelle Williams to record Destiny's Child final studio album. They released Destiny Fulfilled in 2004, and it hit number 2 on the Billboard 200. The following year, they embarked on a worldwide concert tour, and during the last stop of the European tour in Barcelona, Kelly Rowland announced that the group was going to disband after the North American leg of the tour. They went on to release their first compilation album in the US, before accepting a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. In 2013, she married her partner, Tim Weatherspoon, who is also her manager, and they have since had 2 children together. Through her work in music, film, endorsements, and writing books, she is worth $12 million. Her story shows that having a hard childhood should not make you give up on yourself. Number 3. Raven-Symoné. Born on December 10, 1985 in Atlanta, Georgia. Ever since she was an infant, she worked for Atlanta's Young Faces Incorporated, a modeling agency, and was featured in a lot of local print advertisements.
My hands are up in every picture. What's going on here? I'm Raven-Symoné from Raven's Home. Watch me play Fashion Police.
By the time she turned 2, she started working with Ford models in New York City, where she appeared in ads for Ritz Crackers, Jell-O, Fisher-Price, and Cool Whip. It was almost like her parents knew she would be a famous celebrity in the future because they continued to put her face out there. When she was 3, she moved to Ossining, New York, where she attended Park School. In 1989, she auditioned for a role in Bill Cosby's movie, Ghost Dad. She didn't get the part because she was too young. However, he liked how talented she was and went out of his way to get her a role on another of his shows. Raven played the role of his step-granddaughter, Olivia, on The Cosby Show. She made her debut in the premiere episode of the 6th season and remained until the series finale. In 1992, at the age of 7, she started her singing career and signed with MCA Records. She took vocal lessons from Missy Elliott and released her debut album, Here's to New Dreams, in 1993. The album wasn't successful even if it sold over 73,000 copies in the United States. She was dropped by the record label that had signed her, After The Cosby Show ended in 1993, Raven landed another role on the sitcom Hangin' with Mr. Cooper. She appeared in the first episode of the second season of the show and remained until the series finale in 1997. During this period, she got her first film role, appearing in The Little Rascals. Going back to her music career, her father opened Ray Blaze Records, though she signed a distribution deal with Crash Records for her second album, Undeniable. She released the album in 1999 and sold a little over 2,000 units in the US. Raven-Symoné then started moving towards pursuing a career in Disney by auditioning for a role in their series titled Absolutely Psychic. She auditioned for the role of Chelsea Daniels, but was offered the lead role of Raven Baxter, and the series name changed to That's So Raven. And that is how most people got to know her today. The series debuted on January 17, 2003, and aired until November 10, 2007. It became Disney Channel's highest-rated and longest-running series at 100 episodes. At the time, it was nominated for Outstanding Children's Program at the 2005 and 2007 Emmy Awards. Merchandise from the show earned over $400 million. Since then, she has appeared in other movies, released more music, and also got married to her partner, Miranda Madej. After celebrating the legalization of same-sex marriage, Raven-Symoné and her wife run a podcast called Tea Time with Raven and Miranda. She is worth $20 million, and her story shows that you have to be consistent with your dreams to get exactly what you want. Number 2. Ciara. Known professionally as Ciara, the singer was born on October 25, 1985. She was discovered by record producer Jazzy Fa in the early 2000s and has had a steady career growth since then. Before she was discovered, she formed a girl band with her friends as teenagers. However, they started having issues, and it led to them parting ways. But this separation didn't make her stop making music. Instead, she signed a songwriting deal, and it was during her songwriting days that she met Jazzy Fa, whom she has called her music soulmate. After graduating high school, she signed her first record deal and started work on her debut album, titled Goodies, which she released in 2004. The lead single, also titled Goodies, peaked at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. Subsequent songs peaked at number 2 on the chart. The album received 4 platinum certifications and 2 nominations at the 48th Annual Grammy Awards. She released her second studio album, Kiara, The Evolution, in 2006, and it topped the Billboard 200 with 3 songs from it going platinum. Ciara didn't slow down and kept pushing with the momentum she already had. She released her third studio album in 2009, titled Fantasy Ride. Her collaboration with Justin Timberlake was nominated Best Pop Collaboration with Vocals at the 52nd Annual Grammy Awards.
You know what? I'm an entertainer, and fashion and music goes hand in hand, you know, and
The only time it seemed like things were going to go downhill was when she released her 4th studio album, Basic Instinct, in 2010, and it didn't chart. Ciara then signed a deal with Epic Records to release her 5th studio album named after herself in 2013, and it peaked at number 2 on the Billboard 200. In 2016, Ciara decided to pursue her other interests aside from singing and dancing, so she signed a modeling contract with IMG and became a global brand ambassador for cosmetics company Revlon. That same year, she married quarterback Russell Wilson and released her first studio album as an independent artist in 2019. Apart from modeling and music, Ciara has also pursued a career in acting, where she appeared in films like All You've Got, Mama, I Want to Sing, and That's My Boy. All of her business endeavors have earned her a net worth of $20 million. Her story shows that resilience, even in the face of delay, should not completely hold you back. Number 1. Beatrice Dixon. Finally, at number 1, the richest woman on this list is wellness expert Beatrice Dixon, who has made waves in the female wellness industry by finding and sharing a solution to her problem. It all started as bacterial vaginosis for Beatrice when she was younger. She dealt with this uncomfortable condition for 8 months without a solution when she was younger. We know there are many reasons why women would get ignored in healthcare, but when you are Black, those reasons tripled. This bias frustrated Beatrice Dixon, and she turned to all she knew, which was her ancestors. According to her, she got a dream one night. In that dream, one of her ancestors gave her the ingredients to heal herself. She claims that the insightful dream helped her create the formula for a healthy, clean feminine wash.
The physical stuff is cool, but like Park that until you know what's happening with your body.
By 2014, she had developed the formula, tested it, and launched the Honey Pot Company, a plant-based feminine hygiene line. The goal of this new endeavor was to provide women with a healthy alternative to the feminine care products in the market that are filled with chemicals and carcinogens. Beatrice Dixon already had experience in pharmaceuticals, retail, and natural foods. This provided her with the insight and expertise she needed to execute the launch of a plant-based feminine care system, showing that no knowledge or work experience is ever a waste. Her product stood out because compared to the mass market and conventional feminine care brands, consumers will be able to get all of their feminine care needs met under one brand. So instead of using wipes, washes, tampons, and pads from various companies, people could get all of these products from the Honey Pot. This meant less pH disturbance caused by different chemicals used by different companies. The Honey Pot Company offers feminine washes, wipes, tampons, pads, mommy-to-be products, and they are planning to expand into more feminine hygiene and care products. Since the launch of the business, she has helped thousands of women boost their confidence again and heal their feminine care issues. Beatrice Dixon's commitment to finding solutions to feminine hygiene issues made her a recipient of the Sundial and Unilever's multi-million-dollar New Voices Fund. She was one of the first 40 women of color to raise $1 million in venture capital, an impressive feat, especially when you consider how funding is distributed based on race. She has been featured in T-Pain's School of Business, BuzzFeed's Ladylike series, The Today Show, Elle, Essence, and Forbes. She has also been named as one of the top 100 groundbreaking women entrepreneurs by Entrepreneur, and her company won a 2020 Essence Best in Black Beauty Award. Her diverse background and experience allows her to make a mark in the world of natural health and retail, as she revolutionizes the approach to feminine health and wellness. Although Beatrice Dixon's net worth is not public knowledge, she sold a majority stake in her company for $380 million. Her story shows that choosing to serve other people through your pain would most times pave a way for you. These women have shown that Atlanta is beyond its pretty skyline. They have made a name for themselves and their city, reminding people that location should never hold them back from doing great things. If you enjoyed hearing about these women, then you would enjoy being a subscriber on our as we share the stories of beautiful and talented Black women raising the bar.